Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we have a very interesting event. It's not the Christmas tree type of event or the tree type of event where the whole guild provide value to the tree, you get rewards from there, and then the guild that wins get the rewards. It's a little bit different. They select randomly 8 players and you fight against them. I don't think it's somehow fair. I don't know what is the algorithm behind there, but I start to feel that what they do is probably they took 3 players and they are active players, and then they took the remaining ones and maybe they are not that much active players. Because for me, like for example, when I go already, I realize that I am the sixth. Okay, I don't think I will win, but I realize there are people already that has leveled up to 35,000 points. Okay, this is a lot, so this looks like someone that is quite strong. Okay, we're still having the rewards. I don't know what they are. One was energy. This 1,500 of crystal, I think is super interesting and super nice. These two are not super relevant. I don't know what will be the next ones. Okay, like probably there will be a leak on what are the rewards. Okay, what I am doing is personally I am trying to get points, and how I am getting points is I am going to heroes that I have not leveled up yet, and then I am doing spending gold because I have like almost 700 million. So I spend gold on this and I try to increase a little bit. Maybe I spend some to level up to 5 stars because I have like currently 3 or 4 evolution books and I only need 2 for the new hero. Okay, maybe I do some basic gears to move all my heroes to orange, or I take one of the heroes that I know I need to level up, like maybe Kark or Dark Star, and I move it to orange 4. Okay, I will do physical heroes because I know the new hero will be a magic hero, so I don't want to touch any gear that is for magic heroes. Okay, it's quite interesting. Then we have the events of the glyphs, what I mentioned before. Try to spend, let me go here, try to spend all the runes you can, but don't go over half million. Half million is a lot of already, and this will give you around 200 back. There is also a little bit of energy, is 8,000, so you do around 1,500 per day usually, only based on what you get from the arena. I think, and spending these arena diamonds in or emeralds in energy, you need to spend approx maybe 2,500, which is around 10 bottles, a little bit more, like 12 bottles of energy to be able to get all of this. Is relevant because the last two is around 17,000, so I think it's interesting. Expeditions are expeditions. And then for the blue ones, remember to log in, okay, quite important. And then this is what I do. I save the runes for the last minute and then I spend them and I get back. Okay, anything else? I don't remember what it was, but I already did. Probably was energy or opening something that it was not super expensive. Okay, so already done this part. So now is the part of deciding, do you need to start spending resources on blue spheres or no? My point is blue sphere is the more expensive element in the game. Is you really need to put a lot of effort to be able to level up to make a difference. It's what I mentioned before, like level a hero up to level 60 will not make any difference. You really need to go to level 80. One important point here is you think that maybe level 60 you are halfway between 40 and 80. This is not true. Like every level gives you more. So when you say what is maybe 50% of a hero between 40 to 80, it will not be 60. Maybe it's between 65 and 70. Okay, and this is the reason that it costs you that much to go to a next level. Maybe 75 to 80 is maybe 25% or a little bit more, maybe 30%. Okay, so take this into account. Okay, so when do you decide to go into blue spheres? And this is the part I would like to discuss. So in my case, the first thing you need to ensure is you can do infinity dungeon that I can do right now. Not because my titans are super strong, but I am able to manage. Sometimes I play in manual to be able to do this. Okay. Second thing is you need to ensure that at least your 3 light titans, you have what you are seeing here in artifacts. Okay. The theory here I explained before is in the future everyone is going to play with darkness or light and win when they release them, like next year. So what I will focus on doing the things that they are not related to water, fire, or air, like for example the crown of Solaris, extra damage and extra defense against these 3 elements. These 3 elements is only for dungeon, so I am not going to do this. I have done the weapon and I have done the shield. The same for Ammon. Okay, I avoid the crown. And then for Iyari, we go to Iyari, we see that the seal, yes, the crown, no, as the other ones, but the weapon also you can pass. So instead of doing the 9 artifacts, you only need to do 5 of them. Okay, the ones that they are not water. So you are in this position like I am right now, and as you see, I have already 44,000 dust, and I have also around 1,000 spheres, and will give me another 40,000. So I am ready because also I have enough potions and enough. Let me go here. There you go to booster. I have enough potions. I have enough skins to level up the tank, which I have not decided yet. It will be a dark or light tank. And in my case, if I go to the artifact, is exactly the same for the light tank. Weapon and crown is not mandatory. You only need to focus on the seal. Okay, not mandatory because this is against water, air, and fire. Okay, being a tank maybe is relevant because it's the one who is in front of. But for me, I will work in the seal and probably will be able to have with my spheres the current dust, and when they release the tank until the end of the month to take one of them. I don't know if it's going to be light or darkness, and level up the seal to max out. So I will have in 1 month all the things I really need for Titans in defense, and then I will be able to save like at least 2 artifacts when the Darkness Titan is released. Okay, so you have your Titans ready, as I mentioned. Second, your heroes. You need to have at least, in my opinion, these heroes ready. Okay, before you start thinking about blue or blue spheres, which is you need to have 5 siblings. Okay, you need to have Oya Tristan, which I don't know where are they. Tristan, where are you? Tristan. Oya, and you need to have Fafnir. Okay, this is what you need to have. You also need to have Dante Octavia. If I find Octavia, with the new talisman I am lost. Okay, you must have Corvus Morrigan, not only for Dante Octavia, which you can play with it, but also against some particular teams. Okay, and then here, my opinion, you should have, if possible, Iris. Okay, in case that you fight against nature and things in this way. Anyways, this is, and also in attack was very well. Okay, and then finally you need to have Axa, so Astaroth, Sessa, Aiden, which you already have because you have via 5 siblings, and then you need to have Jorge and Faceless. Okay, if you have these 14, 15 heroes, okay, on top of here, I will say you need to have Clever, and you need to have probably Julius, so 16 now heroes, and probably to be able to defend to a majority of Octavia teams, I will recommend Nebula, Heidi, okay, another T Martha, another T Phobos. Okay, you have this around almost 20 heroes, then is when you can consider to start doing blue. Okay, there will be teams that you will not be able to beat like 100%, but you already have the 20 heroes, and these 20 heroes should be super strong. In my case, I have already 40 heroes maxed out, and I am not missing talisman. There's another point to take into account, like, are you ready for talisman? How many talisman? Because maybe it's better that you focus on talisman because blue spheres are super expensive. In my case, I am missing only Tristan and Morrigan for talisman that I really miss, that I think they have any value. And then I have enough to get the next 2 rounds of talisman, which are going to be the last 2. So in 2 months, I will have all my talisman, I will have my darkness and light tanks, whatever I decide to build, and the other 4 light titans ready. Okay, we have full talisman, all these, all the skins, and 4 artifacts. I am pending 120k of emeralds, is what is pending to be able to get my last 8 artifacts. Okay, because it's what I'm missing right now is really missing is 8 artifacts. I have already the rings, the books, and the artifact coins to do it, so it's only core rings, or I think core spheres is called. Let me see, I always mess up this name. Yeah, the chaos cores, sorry, I'm missing only chaos cores, and I will get it from VIP, and then you need around 50 days, so almost 2 months on getting all the cores I need and 120,000 emeralds. When I do this in 2 months, I will have all talisman, all artifacts I need, my 40 top heroes. I have my titans where I want to be, and I have probably my 2. I'm missing currently 2 heroes that I would like to build, which is Chava and Galahad. Everything else I honestly don't need. Like maybe I build a dirty Arachne and maybe Darkstar because it looks like a little bit stronger and people start to use it. Is the only thing I am pending, so I can perfectly do it next month Chava, next month in 2 months Galahad, and then start to work in a dirty Arachne, and then I will have only Darkstar. I have everything I need for the new hero. So I am currently in my position where I can invest in Blue Sphere. But this is my account. Your account, if you are not at least 4 million in power, I will not invest in Blue Spheres because they are really very expensive. It's like, okay, I have all the talisman, I have my titans, I have my 40 heroes, I have them maxed out, I have almost all the talisman. In my case, step 2, which is going to be Morgan and Tristan. If I go to super skins, I only mixing the romantic skin from Kayla and the Chava health skin, okay? And pending on skins, I am pending the magic defense of Heidi, and maybe I think critical hits and magic defense of Sebastian, and I think the magic defense of City, and Heidi, so Heidi, City, and Sebastian. I think it's the only one. So I am in a position where now I can start investing in Blue Sphere. So this is what I am going to do. Okay, I'm going to invest on Dante. I'm going to move Dante to level 60 or 65, and then in the next round I will level up to level 75, and in the next round to level 80. My idea is every 3 months level up one hero, and I'm going to level up probably after that Jasmine, and after that I will need to decide between Kayla, Aiden will be probably, or Nebula. I will need to take a decision there, okay? So this is my approach. Why? Because my account is already ready. If not, I don't think it's a good idea to invest in Blue Spheres, okay? Like, there will not be absolutely any difference to take a hero to level 40 to level 55. There will not be change at all. Having 2 heroes in one team level 60, it will not make a big change. You really need to move 1 or 2 heroes in the same team to level 80 to start the defense to start working and start people to fail against them, okay? And this is my opinion, and again, this could change. So for this, if you are not in this case, please try to save your Blue Spheres. Don't waste them. If you have one particular hero that you like and you can level up to the next level, do it, but if not, save them, okay? Is my advice. And also, and finally, remember that for this type of events, people get very personal. So if you start to pushing since the beginning, they will start pushing with you. But if you don't give them enough time to respond, it will be better. So, for example, for me, I will wait for the last day of the event to move my to spend the $500,000 of glyphs and to level up probably maybe 4 heroes to orange, or maybe another 2 heroes to from orange to orange 4, and maybe I max out Galahad or Chava, weapon, artifact, and ring because I have resources to do it. So I will spend all of this the day of the day before the event finish, okay? In a manner that I don't give time to them, that I don't start to investing, they start to investing, and then we start to play in this fight, which is absurd for the amount of resources that you are getting back. It's not worth it. So take this into account, okay? Hope it helps, and see you soon.